Good morning, Crash. Welcome back, Drizzle. Welcome back, Kitty. Also, good night, Kitty. Kitty's bedtime, everyone. Good night, Kitty. Bye-bye. Welcome back, Tech. Welcome back, Scaly Man. Sleep well, Kitty. I'm gonna read you a night-night book. No speedruns? Yeah, maybe we'll take a little break. This is like a thing that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I don't know, trying to find the right time for it. But maybe it's the kind of thing that's gonna take a lot of time, so might as well get started now, I guess. Scaly Man, that's you. Agramemnon, welcome back. Southern Doc today? Vaguely, I guess. Step Ladder, welcome back. Berg, welcome back. What's the plan? How do you naneinf with Stuntman? That's a good question. Find out, probably not today, actually. I don't know if we'll get to do the whole thing today. It takes a lot of time to suss out. Archibald, welcome back. Randomly started Twitch to play some Balatro. Just started streaming. Insane luck. What lucky timing. I do this too. You know, when I'm doing my like daily Musume or whatever, I'll pull up Twitch, usually Balatro. Had a lot of fun, and who were we? Dolly Spectra. If you don't know Dolly Spectra, she was streaming late at night last night, or I guess early in the morning. I don't know. Pocket Shock is a good time. That's another late night streamer. Pugman also, I think, a little bit last night. Vespa did. Vespa was using the mic earlier today. Mayday says hi. Hello, hello. Meowdy, everyone. Welcome back, Willer. Brazil is watching me. Hello, Brazil. Wait. Welcome back, Fuka. Vespa speaks? Yeah, what a cutie. He said he was gonna do the stream with the mic, not necessarily all the time, but maybe for a little bit. So, you know, get it while the getting's good, I guess. Must be somehow related to the Crimson Bean exploit. No exploits. No cheats. Isn't that exciting? No bugs. Well, I wouldn't consider it a bug. What's my least favorite Joker to use? Least favorite to use? Probably Flower Pot. Though Ancient Joker's up there too. Yeah, RIP Caterpie. Instead of hashtag 2bug, it's gonna be hashtag no bug today. Just need a bunch of copies of the Stuntman. That's part of it, actually. Sorry, when will the run start? Well, in like, I'll wait till you come back. George, will wait till you come back. George, go get some snacks. E-Bomb, welcome back. Enjoy the speedruns? Yeah, I mean, it's a good vibe, you know. Chilling. Spacing out, doing speedruns. But, you know, we can mix it up a little bit. Also, Major League Balatro is coming back soon, a couple weeks. So, we'll be doing that, too. Today might not be the day. Usually when I do these types of things, it takes me like dozens of tries. It takes me like multiple weeks of recording sessions. So, you know, maybe we get lucky, maybe we don't. I don't know. We'll see. Omega, welcome back. Sorry, Omega says, are we using the newest edition of the texture pack? I don't think it's fully updated yet. Is that true? Am I correct about that? Maybe Sleepy did it already. But yes, Omega is hard at work. Omega is adding more Balatri University themed Jokers. Or not new Jokers, but just like new Joker artwork. So we got a new Cloud9, which has like a rainbow, is pretty cute. What else? Maybe we might be able to get a new bull. BU themed bull. Might be able to get a C-Dubs. C-Dubs has a cat. Pico might have a Pico themed cat. Where's 6-7, Doc? You gotta pay to see it. Oh yeah. L'Histoire Jimboy. Well, I guess that's just a teaser, right? If you're not in the Discord, you have no idea what we're talking about, and that's okay. Do I have all the Steam achievements unlocked? I think I do. Yeah. War Dust. Thank you for the Prime sub. Happy B-Day to Squiller. Squiller, is it your birthday today? Happy birthday, Squiller. George, welcome back. George, what kind of snacks? Snack audit. George, what are we going down on? Expel Sword. Thank you for a year and a half. That's 18 months. Thought you forgot about this. I didn't forget about it. It's just, I don't know. I still want to get the sub 3 because I think we can do it. But I guess maybe I'm willing to put that on hold for a couple days so we can mix it up. Peanut bar. That sounds tasty. Could be. Sounds like give you a lot of energy. Alright, we do got to get started before Kitty's got to go to bed. Before, we can't keep Kitty up too late. Oh, Drizzle, thank you for the gifted sub for Misty. Any chat predictions on how the naneinf Stuntman naneinf works? You know, let's keep a little bit of mystery, okay? Maybe you can figure it out yourself. Maybe not. Maybe we already talked about it in the past. Did I? Definitely it came up in the Discord. I got the idea from Stupid, obviously. Maybe not obviously, but I got the idea from Stupid. We gotta load Plinko into the cannon? Yeah, something like that. Dawn No Dusk, thank you for the Prime sub. Okay, so the thing we're trying to do, we're trying to get naneinf with Stuntman. What does that entail? Well, we do need to get a Stuntman, not necessarily right away, but we do want to get a Stuntman eventually, and we want to make a bunch of copies of it. So we need a bunch of onks, right? Onk, that's the one where you can copy a Joker, make a bunch of copies of the Stuntman, and the way you get more onks is with the legendary Plinko. So today, as we have done in the past, we're going to be using the Brainstorm mod. So if you're not familiar with the Brainstorm mod, what you can do is you can input some kind of search criteria here, and then when you start a new run, it'll find a random seed fitting whatever somewhat narrow search criteria that you're looking for. So what we could do is we could say, okay, start me a new run, a random seed that has a charm tag. That's the skip tag that gives you the Mega Arcana pack. And then I want the charm tag to give me a soul. So let's try that. Let's go starting on the Plasma deck. So here's what it looks like if we start normally, and then you can hold R and you can start normally, or there's a hotkey to use the Brainstorm mod. Looks like that. So here's a charm tag, and another one, and another one, and another one. And every time there's a soul, and another one. There's another soul, and well, I was gonna say it's different every time, but maybe it's not different. There we go, we got a different one. I guess these are different. So you could do that. That's a thing that we could do. We could maybe, instead of soul giving a random legendary, we can have Plinko specifically. So Plinko, that's going to be the one that allows us to copy the onks. Stupid is here. Stupid, welcome back. This was Stupid's idea from a long time ago that we're finally getting around to doing. Stupid, no spoilers about how it actually works, but we are going to use Plinko to get onks, and we're going to try to copy the Stuntman. That's part of it. There's additional knobs here if you want to force like a certain voucher in the first shop, or you could say I want the first shop to have a spectral pack or a celestial pack or something like that. Again, it finds a random seed that has this feature. So in addition to the buffoon pack in the first shop, the extra pack, the second pack, is also a buffoon pack, maybe. We're not going to do that. We're going to do kind of the minimalist here. Just a charm tag, give me a soul, give me Plinko. That's it. Now, the expectation is this is going to take more than one try. Oh, Expel Sword came up with the idea. Oh, okay. We'll add that to the lore. Expel Sword came up with the idea, and then we tested it. And then it did the funky thing that we thought it was going to do. The more features you add, the longer it takes. Yeah, with the Brainstorm mod, the more complicated the search is, then the longer the search takes. So basically what we want is, we want to start with Plinko, that's part of it. And by the time we get to Ante 8, we want to have an Onk already. So we're going to play probably several runs. Maybe Blueprint Brainstorm is what we're looking for. If we don't get that, maybe that's not a deal breaker. But this could take several tries. Sword Dust, thank you for the gifted sub. Robbery, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. M-Hod, I think. M-Hod, thank you for the $5 for the Trevor project. Ectoplasm 2, we shouldn't need Ectoplasm. Stupid says maybe start with Immolate. That would be powerful, sure. I don't know if that's necessary. Do we want to do that? So like maybe we go Spectral Pack. We could do Mega Spectral. Maybe that's greedy. I mean, we could go Voucher too. White Stake? Yeah. What do we want? I guess maybe it saves us time. Yeah, maybe we go, okay. So maybe let's do that. To save us from doing hundreds of runs, maybe we only want to do dozens of runs. Let's start with Overstock. Let's start with Mega Spectral Pack. Let's see how long it takes to search. Oh, it's going. It's thunking. Okay, that didn't take forever. Alright, here we go. That's Plinko. And then we could go Hungman here. You know, the other thing we could do is we could start with Temperance. That was fast. Old. I think it shouldn't take longer than like... Oh, Emperor would be good too. Emperor into Temperance. Are we being too greedy? Are we being too picky? Because I guess none of this matters if Sixth Sense doesn't show up, right? Stupid says let's do one. Alright, that's fair. Let's do one. Without being too greedy. Make the first run the run. Alright. That way it only takes us one try. Have we done any calculations on how many cards in the shop are useful? I don't know what you mean. Okay, this one's taking a little bit. Hanging a little bit. How does the Stuntman naneinf? That's a good question. Toe Jam, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. Wait a second. It timed out. We missed. Stice, thank you for the Prime sub. Laura Jade, thank you for the 3 months of Prime. Glitch Bug, thank you for the Prime sub. Alright. Okay. Why don't we make a gold king? That's probably useful. Alright. And then, this is just classic white stake plasma deck, right? So, 2 pair, that works. I guess we can discard one more time. In case we get the gold card. Let's not be lazy, alright? Let's be thorough. Is it better to watch on Twitch or on YouTube? There's more fun stuff happening on the Twitch side of things. Alright, so we got Spectral Pack here. Do we want to go... Wait. If we buy the Spectral Pack, we can't overstock. Unless there's Immolate. We could get 2 Plinkos, though. Sorry, Doc can't read. Onk and then sell it. That's $10. We don't want Ecto though. Pretty sure we don't want Ecto. We want Ecto on Blueprint and Brainstorm, so maybe Sigil here. I feel like maybe Onk on Plinko is maybe not the best. Maybe that's a waste of $10. Cryptid 6s? Yeah, that makes sense too, so that we can set up for 6 cents. No, I think Cryptid is correct instead of Sigil. Sigil doesn't hurt, but Cryptid I think is more relevant, maybe. I didn't hold R, but I pushed the hotkey. Okay, okay. Judgment? Okay. Honu! Welcome back, Honu. Alright, 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 alright. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. That's big game, right? What is this seed? It's kind of a random seed. We're using the Brainstorm mod to find a random seed that fits these very narrow search criteria. So there's probably only like 1 million seeds that fit all this. So it's a 1 in a million, as opposed to 1 in like 2 trillion or something like that. Anyway, could be Fool for Judgment, but we gotta go... It's Immolate or Bust, right? So like, we don't want the Onk here. Alright. Tech says go next. Doc listens to smart people? Doc listens to everybody. Smart or otherwise. Alright, let's go Emperor. Huge! Fool for Emperor, or maybe not yet. Maybe. Beans. Rats. Hex Onk is $12. That's true. Maybe we'll do that next time. Save Scum? Not if I don't have to. Okay. Ka-chow? No Immolate? Sad. What's this? Hey look, it's your boy. He'll come back later. Probably. He'll have a cameo later. Though I guess Stuntman in Ante 1 is maybe not that bad. Maybe kind of okay start. It's gonna be crazy if we do all this work and then like we just don't get a Chips Joker. And then we just lose an Ante 2 or whatever. Alright. Could be Hermie. Okay. 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 This gotta be the one, right? We've opened enough Spectral Packs, they owe us an Immolate. Gotta be right here. I guess I could just get $13. Beans. You wee devil. Alright, so we'll spend like 40 minutes getting an immolate. It's fine. This is already ridiculous. Yeah, a little bit. That's what happens when you're using the brainstorm mod. With great power comes great shenanigans. Alright. Ooh, okay. Immolate into Matador. Huge. Okay. Immolate into... So, could go Gold Seal, could go Aura. 1 in 6 chance Polychrome. I mean, Talisman is the responsible thing to do. Yeah, fine. Alright, Matador here. Probably we don't need Uranus. Okay. Okay. Rebate? I think I want the Matador. I mean, free reroll's good too. But I think I want the Matador. Okay. Oh, I forgot that happens when we got Plinko. Whoops. Alright. So, rebate on 6s. This wins. So, let's do one of those. Glasses, hello, welcome back. Okay. Do one of those. And then 6s. Wait, did I use a 6? I missed a 6. I messed up. No 6s. Wait, did we remove a 6? Oh, we did. We immolated a 6. Which means I didn't mess it up. Do we Justice here, or do we keep it for Plinko? Maybe we keep it for Plinko. There you go. Jackie, thank you for the 10 months. Sorry, we don't have Slay the Jokers on. That's true. I can fix that if we don't mind closing out. We can do that. Yeah, let me fix it real fast. Go in here, go in here. And drop that in there. All right, we're back. Welcome back. Glasses, welcome back. Congratulations on a 40 stream streak. All right, so we get the bull, right? Could be one of those. And then maybe an Arcana pack. Aaron also got the 40 stream streak today. Congratulations. 35 for Plager. Could be, are we making hearts? This boss is spades. You want to make spades, maybe? Maybe not yet. Maybe... I didn't... There's a mod that tells you what's the fool, but I forgot to install it, so I guess we ain't got that technology. I think I just skip here. Could be Emperor instead of Strength, I think. Maybe we can get something interesting for Plinko. Could be Judgment. Maybe we want to spin the wheel so we can try to get a foil. Maybe we can hit Plinko. Bummer. Alright, I probably don't take the grabber yet. Okay. Judgment gives me... Could be Abstract Joker, I think is not important. Rebate on 8s. So, I think with the bull we only get to play one hand, right? That's all 8s, all 4 of them. Okay. We might be chilling. The Drizzler! Okay. Oh, we want to do the foil professor? We could do the foil. Okay, hold on. Where is it? PNG redeem. Let's go. Foil's here? Whoa. Look at me. I'm doing stunts. Alright, I do gotta open the door for Fable though. Hold on. Alright, we back. Kiwi was on the other side of the door. They were playing footsie under the door. Alright. Could be a standard pack. We're looking for red seal. Probably we don't need this gold 3. To be completely honest. Maybe we take it anyway. And we can always remove it later. Do some surgery later. It's white steak. Okay. Sure. It's a completely different game. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Alright. Okay, well, I mean, taking the gold card, that's money. That's valuable. We have the bull, so we don't really need the Mars card. We probably want to reroll a little bit so that we can try to get Blueprint or Brainstorm faster. We do have Overstock. I think that's it. Go next. So we can just restart with this seed, I guess. That's true. I'd rather not restart, but this is a pretty good start so far. Alright, so we could go Judgment instead of Hologram. Scholar we don't need. Rebate on 6s. High card wins, right? 78, is that 2,000? I think that's 2,000. It's me, it's your boy. Alright. Rebate on 6s. Maybe we try to draw the Queen. Gold seal Queen, maybe? Alright, there we go. Hey, look! We got the $3. Okay. So we don't need the castle if we got the bull. We can check standard packs. No red seal. Alright. Go one more. There's another castle. Alright, that's it. So we can go Judgment instead of Scholar. Droll Joker doesn't matter. Rebate on 2s. Okay. So, man, I really just don't play on white stake anymore. Didn't get the queen, we can play this one. That wins. There you go. Matador, let's go. Okay. Rebate on 7s, bosses, base chips, and mold halved. We don't need the double tag, right? We don't need to skip. Maybe we do want to skip. Maybe could spend down a little bit more. Oh, so that we can do more rebate. That would require me to think a little bit harder about how many points we're scoring. I think I'm just gonna stick with the one shot. Maybe we reroll a little bit. So I don't think we want the chariot. Maybe we can hold on to it. Could be $25 is 1,000 per high card. Okay. Okay. And then $50 is 4,000 points. Alright, we get punished for taking the discount voucher. Bummer. Celestial packs don't matter, right? We can go a little bit more. Go on a rough gem instead of a droll joker. Matador is really good against this boss if you play more than one hand, which we might not. Maybe I don't need rough gem. Alright, we've done it. It's happening. Red card, huge. Star upstairs, not anymore. I think not. I think maybe not. Bummer. No blackboard. Cool. So rebate on 7s. I guess temperance we... Alright, so 40 bucks. The pair is too strong. This might win. Okay. Wait, we didn't draw a 7? That sucks. Alright. That's it. Alright, so... Let's see. Okay. 40 bucks is good. As long as we got 40 bucks in the bank. Could be Midas Mask, I guess. If you want. Alright. So... Red card becomes a Midas Mask. Then we reroll before Arcana. Parking? No, we just keep Matador. Dang, this Matador is going crazy. Maybe we want free reroll. Oh, we can save the temperances to bail us out. That's true. Free reroll instead of Matador might be correct. Yeah. Okay, so 40 bucks, that's where we stop. And then we go no room for judgment, but we can go devil and we can do spades. So it could be gold king. And then some spades. That's pretty good. I shouldn't have done the gold king because we got the Midas Mask. Sucks to suck. Alright. Rebate on 5s. So... Can I play 2-pair? I have too much money. I think I'm going to play the Jackson Kings with the Midas Mask. There's a 5. 3 5s. That's great. Full house. That's great. Chip it. Gamley, thank you for the 11 months. Sorry, what'd I miss? Is it possible to edit the 6-7 avatar to be holding 2 smaller docks? Definitely possible. This is the kind of ingenuity that we appreciate here at Bellatra University. Alright, so we can hold on to Judgment. We can open an Arcana pack. We can... we said we want $40 in the bank. Midas Mask is done a pretty good job. We don't really need Midas Mask anymore. We don't need Huesos. We got the holographic Plinko is good. That's good. Okay. Don't need a banner. We need Cola. Okay, so we could go Cola instead of Midas Mask, I think. Maybe Midas Mask is done. I should have done Cola first. So that we could get a repeat Cola. Alright, Fool is probably Temperance. Sure. And then I think I sell the Cola reroll. Do I want the discard? Discard for the rebate, maybe? $8, we can go one more. That's it. Alright. So now rebate on 2s. I should be able to get away with playing high card. Let's try it. Should maybe do that. I should be able to play one more. Approximately 4,500 hours? Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Do we want the gold cards or do we want to try to go for the rebate on 2s? Probably just go for the gold cards. I mean, it's right there, right? Money? Dang, when's the last time we hit a money? Alright, rebate on 3s. There's a spectral pack. Okay, what do we want from a spectral pack? Pick up Honu here? Okay, okay. Could be so reroll first, I think. Okay, so now for 10,000 points, I think 40 bucks is still okay. I think I've been going higher than we need to. Okay, so since we have the bull, we don't need to turn the queens into kings yet. We do want to turn 5s into 6s. Could be immolate here again, maybe. Light them up. Alright, we only have 2 6s, so I need to turn my 5s into 6s. Okay. Rocket, no. Spaceman, no. It's funny, Rocket is just too slow compared to what other stuff we could be doing. And then go next. Alright, 2 strength cards is not that bad. Not the worst. Because I could turn a 4 into a 6. We got rebate on 3s. Let's go. What happens if I play a queen as a high card? Okay. And then we can discard the 3s. I can turn 5s into 6s, 4s into 6s is the same. Doesn't matter. Cool. Not going fast today? Not today. Today we're using the whole brain cell. There we go. Why is Zeno the spaceman? Because the spaceman was his favorite until they had a messy breakup. We don't really need to be playing a specific rank for this. True. Well, I guess we still want to do like Baron and Mime stuff in the midterm, like in the mid-antes, maybe ante 10 to ante 20 just for survival. Or maybe it makes more sense to do Idol, actually. Alright. Could be Celestial Pack. Maybe we go... If we go Arcana first, we could get a Fool, maybe? Sorry, chat's moving kind of fast tonight. Oh, Drizzle, thank you for the gifted sub for Honu. Cartomancer. Cartomancer instead of Drunkard. Do we want Cartomancer? Maybe Cartomancer's not super important. Maybe. Could get Magician. Everyone wants to know the tech. Everyone wants one thing. Alright. Cartomancer versus reroll. Yeah, I guess like the reroll is 10 bucks every round. So I kind of value that. Hey look. It's a square. It's a squirt. Let's go. Alright, if we get a fool, I'm just gonna fool on Temperance, I guess. Bull, we can keep going down. Do we want a Seance? I guess Seance is possible. We could do the straight flush with the spades. Is this... I think this might be a Seance run, you think? Please? Straight flush, please? Okay. We need a lot of steel cards. Maybe Idle Ticket is not needed or viable. Yeah, I guess my idea was just Baron and Mime until ante 22 or something like that. Maybe that's not the move. Alright, so could be Hermie here, could be make some lucky cards. Is Plinko holographic? Yeah, holographic. Alright. How about Seance instead of the free reroll here? And then could be a runner if we're gonna do Seance. I mean, Bull is just like way easier. 10 bucks. We don't want a burger. We can stay on 60 bucks, that's fine. Alright, rebate on queens. So if we're gonna get a straight flush, it's gonna be in the middle. I have 2 jacks of spades, I got 2 kings of spades. I have the jack of spades. Throw away the gold cards. Okay, so we did it. Ka-chow. Free straight flush with the moon. True, but I guess I committed to doing spades. I wanted to do spades because we had the spade boss, but maybe we don't care about that. Alright, we got the aura. So it could be world here. I think we take the world, maybe Plinko copies it, is actually good for us. Steel, queen, maybe we don't care about. Actually, maybe we want a queen. Maybe we're low on queens. Meh. Hearts just look better. True. Alright, so we could go aura on the king, I guess. Oh, could be one of those. Then maybe no sigil here. Fable's back. Alright, let's open the door for Fable. Alright, so we got the world. Boss says something, something, something. Could be a hung man here instead of temperance. I think is worthy. Maybe I'm not supposed to reroll. Could be 9 bucks here. That should be fine. Temperance is okay. So rebate on 7s. So let's go. Do I keep the 5s? Do I keep the aces? Maybe ace and 3, maybe we hang them. And then we can, I probably want to use the world on the king. So maybe I'll do that. Slightly punished here, I think that's okay. So we have the straight. We can do the world here, we can do the straight. Rebate on 7 is okay. This probably wins. Alright. Do we... Okay, we probably want that, right? Probably want Ecto. Okay, could be seed money. Cool. Do we want to level up the straight flush? Maybe. Maybe get a Neptune card? Alright. Nice amount of consumables? Maybe. Alright. Team, are we doing this? Or are we doing this? We have 41 cards in the deck. Dolly says both. Okay, why not both? Grumble. Do we keep the discard? Do we drop the... I guess we drop the drunkard. Alright, fine. Rebate can come back. Ew. I don't know about that. Alright, does $50 score 20,000 points? I think it doesn't. Okay, 2 worlds, so we can isekai the jacks. We don't have any queens, so it's jacks and 10. Alright. So rebate on aces, and then we'll go for the 9s. Okay. I could do the world now on the jacks. I guess I don't need to save the world. Maybe I want to use it on a 9. Maybe we go 1 world here. Drop the jacks. Okay. There's a 6. I can use a world on a 9. I play the 6 first. Okay. Grim, we don't care about. We can sell it. Okay. I have a straight. Okay, so we could use the world now on a 9, I think is not unreasonable. I think we could do that. Use Grim just for the rebate? No, I'm not shooting myself in the foot. Alright. Dolly said do both. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, so we got the Ankh. So do we just want to make Ankhs, right? So that's it. We can get a red seal some other way. Use them all. Use all the temperance. Yeah, okay. We need like 200 Ankhs. You know, 200 Ankhs, that's a lot of Ankhs, my guy. I don't know about 200. That's a lot. Keep Seance? We can keep Seance, we can keep Sixth Sense, we can keep both, actually. Is this a set seed? No. It's complicated. We explained it earlier. Let's see here. It's a random seed, but it's a random seed that has Perkeo, which maybe is not, you know, of all the possible seeds. Maybe that's a small percentage of possible seeds. Alright, might have to redo the math. No, when I did it, I think 200 is correct, because I did it myself too. Yeah, so maybe we take the discard here. I kind of like having Sixth Sense just as like a way of removing cards, but maybe we don't need to do that. Sixth Sense is compatible if we want to do... I think we should drop Seance. Maybe. Seance is better with Blueprint and Brainstorm. I think I'm gonna do Sixth Sense because it sets us up better to do the Idol, maybe, if we want to do Idol. So I'm gonna do that. Alright, Wheel would be good if we got a hit, so that we can Ecto something else. There's Seance again. We don't need parking, I'm not sure. Could be one of those. This is related to... I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of take it. It could cause some complications, okay? Fine. Okay, I guess we don't need the bull anymore if you want to get like a Faceless Joker or something. Maybe we still want the bull anyway. No room for an Emperor. So I'm keeping Ectoplasm, I'm keeping Ankh. I spin the wheel. Okay. Probably we don't spend all the money now. Probably we're just gonna do like a one-shot plan. Alright. and then go next. So now we want to get blueprints and brainstorms. Negative ectoplasm, probably I sell ectoplasm so we can get more onks. Maybe I hold it in case we use it. We might use it. Rebate on 9s. Alright. There's a 6. We can get gold cards. Alright, with the 6, we're trying to hit red seal is what we're looking for. Oh, I need to make room, so I guess no more ectoplasm. How can we onk we don't have Eternals? That's a good question. That's a good question. Alright, rebate on 4s. We can do Spectral Pack, maybe. This stuff doesn't matter. Alright. So Ouija we don't care about. Which means I can hold on to a star. Okay. Could be strength. Seems good. Let's try that. The Drizzler is gonna go nuts from fielding all these questions. I'm sorry. Sorry in advance. My condolences. Pour one out for the Drizzler. Baby Puncher. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Shrumia, thank you for the prime sub. And Audrizzle, thank you for the gifted sub for glasses. What am I looking for here? Could be an Emperor. Alright. Could be... Probably no Photograph. There's another Temperance for 20. I don't want to spend $10 on a reroll, probably. Go next. Okay, we got the Onk. So, we're supposed to keep both Onks so that we can get more Onks. Alright. Rebate on 4s. So there's a 4. Okay. 1 6. There's 3 6s left in the deck. Ka-chow. Drizzle, thank you for a gifted sub for Concrete as well. Concrete, one of the original Balatro scientists from back in the day. Concrete, happy to have you. I'm glad you're still part of the team. Welcome back. Okay. Blue Seal, we probably don't care about, to be honest. Alright, extra hand size is good since we took the Stuntman. This boss is rude, so that sucks. Alright, we can reroll for some tarot cards. Could be a Fool for an Emperor. In that case, maybe we go Arcana first. And then maybe we can do something with the Fool. Maybe not. So I think Blue Seal on a King is fine. And then this stuff we can skip. Alright, so I'm looking for something that gives me money. Maybe. Hermia or Temperance. Let's see here. $10 reroll. Could be a Bean instead of the Drunkard, maybe. And then the Spectral Pack is maybe higher value if we have more hand size. Do that. Alright. Kitty's got to roll out of here. Kitty, this will become a VOD. You'll be able to watch it later. Alright. Thanks for hanging out, Kitty. Sorry it's so late for you. No sigil here. Could be a Steel King. Look at that. We're not playing on a set seed. If we played on a set seed, we would know what's gonna happen. Let's go. So we don't need 2 ectoplasms, I think. I think we sell 1. Are we supposed to keep 1? I think we are supposed to keep 1, even though currently it's making it harder to get onks. So I think we do keep 1 ectoplasm, even though a little bit awkward. Need blueprint and brainstorm for more money. True dat, true dat. Alright. So How about play this 6, and then we got one more 6 after this? Alright, Hex we don't care about. Could be an idol. Maybe not yet. Maybe idol we do later. Alright, World we don't care enough about. Standard pack we are looking for a red seal. Could be a gold seal king. Is not important enough, frankly. Alright. So, Hex we don't need. What else? Don't need Luchador. Could be Inweezable. So, probably that's something that we want, because then we can use it to try to get a Blueprint or Brainstorm. Maybe we actually don't need the bean, even though the bean is cool. We don't technically need it. It gives us money. Extra gold cards. Yeah. Sixth Sense is only around for one more round. Maybe we don't reroll. Invis is pretty bad here. I think so, yeah. I think it's bad. I think we don't necessarily have anything else going on. Another Ectoplasm, that's really bad. Do we really need the bull anymore? Without the bull, Stuntman on its own scores like, what is it, 20,000? Is it 23 or is it 27? Or is it 13,000? Or it's something, I don't know. Bull is a safety net. Yeah. Bull means we can't lose. Alright. Rebate on 10s? 18k-ish for just the Stuntman. Which, you know, after this ante, already gonna have trouble scoring. So, there's only one card that we can get. There's only one more 6 in the deck. And I think we still go for it. There it is, the last 6. Ciao. We don't get the blue seal. Alright. Now we could probably sell Sixth Sense, since we sell Sixth Sense anyway when we go Brainstorm, or when we go Invis. Incantation could give us a 6. I guess standard packs I haven't really been looking for 6s. Like, we could take this 6. Maybe. We won't be able to use it against this boss, though. So, I think that's fine. Alright, no room here. Then, could be still looking for Blueprint and Brainstorm. That's why we started with Overstock. Okay. $10 for a reroll. Go next. Son of a biscuit. We hit the 1 and 3 times. Sad. Alright, rebate on queens. Probably I play like a pair of kings or something like that. Okay. So, could be pair the kings. Could be I play a flush. I guess the flush is the same. There you go. Alright, can someone explain the rough strategy of this run? We're trying to get as many onks as we can, though we are struggling a little bit in that department. I think maybe we spend a little bit less money now. Maybe. Alright, I don't need Gold Seal 3. We can go Arcana pack after we could reroll once, maybe? We're gonna save Invisible until we get Blueprint or Brainstorm. Golden Ticket here is pretty cool. Maybe Golden Ticket instead of Rebate. Maybe Golden Ticket is bad when you have the Stuntman. Ticket could give us a lot of money if we play big hands, which maybe right now we can't. Seems like, maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? I think I make another queen here. DNA? Yeah, I guess DNA would be cool. Maybe. I guess Golden Ticket right now with no retriggering If you have the chat, it gives you an insane amount of money, but like for right now, we just hold the gold cards in hand is maybe okay. So let's go next. All right, we got an Ankh. All right. All right, so rebate on jacks. I can play the 6. That's fine. And we're at 85,000. So next round it's 2 hands. We don't need aura anymore. Okay. Could be a mime as a source of money. Maybe go mime instead of rebate. There's the Chad. Bummer. We should have just read the seed. We should have just checked the script. Would have known. Bummer. Immediately punished. Yeah. But like mime is fine, and mime only takes up 1 joker slot, right? Mime is okay. So technically I have no 6s in the deck. Can we get the red seal some other way? Technically, yes. I think we take out 6 cents. Alright. Okay, there's a bean. So it could be bean instead of rebate now that we got the mime, I think is not unreasonable. Maybe it makes sense to do that. Go next. Alright, another ectoplasm. Machi. Are we using ectoplasm on mime? Maybe. Sell ectoplasm. Anyway. So I can discard the steel card and then play gold seal queen. There you go. This is white stake? Yes. Imagine if we have golden ticket now. Okay, but mime plus bean is kind of like golden ticket, right? Kinda? Not exactly. Okay. It's round 19, we have 3 unks, which is maybe not a lot of unks. Need more unks. No reroll here. Could have had a photo instead of a bull. Photo to go with the Chad. Bummer. Alright, what about... Could be a fool here on the plutonium. No red seal? Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. But we got time. A little bit. Okay. So... Wheel onto mime is good. If not, that's okay. It's not a deal breaker. Go next. We get another Ankh. That's great. We need to have 400 cards in the deck. Oh, we need DNA. And not only do we need DNA, but we need like a lot of time, right? In order to do the DNA. That's like part of the recipe, which means we do probably want Baron and Mime instead of Idol. Because we're going to do DNA anyway, right? So if I play this, maybe we can draw more gold cards. Do the cards need to be all the same? It helps if they are, yeah. Specifically steel cards. Does Plinko with 100 incantations work? Not 100, but maybe like 1,000 incantations I think would work. Alright. Probably no magic trick. So could be a purple 8. Usually we want purple seal, at least 1, so maybe we take at least 1. Could be purple 6. I think we take a second one, that's fine. Still no, there's another Chad. Don't worry about it. Okay. There's 6 cents again. What's the boss situation here? Boss says So we could do, we got the 1/6. Maybe we do instead of the bean. Maybe. I guess the 1/6 is purple, so maybe we don't do that. There's Seance. Alright. I want the Hung Man, but I don't want to risk not getting an Onk here. Is that true? Let's go next. Alright, purple. Hermie is good. Alright, with this amount of money, do we not win in one? I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know. So I'm just going to send it. Alright. So maybe we go down to like 200 bucks or something like that. Is the reason we aren't using the consumable stacking mod? I just didn't install it. We don't need it yet. Okay, red seal. Nope. Okay, Arcana pack. Could be Emperor, Priestess, not super important. Could be Troubadour instead of Bean. Maybe. Sure. Alright. Okay. There's Hermie. I bet the doc has an idea how to use the Onk on White Steak. Maybe. It's possible. Could be strength on the purple, maybe? Getting the purple seal this late is not ideal. Alright, let's go next. Another ectoplasm! How dare you? Maybe holding ectoplasm was greedy. Maybe we got no business holding ectoplasm. I don't know. To make 400 cards with DNA, it takes 67 rounds. How dare you? Okay. That's a lot of rounds. Okay, so it takes 20 antes, right? Did I do that right? So we need cryptid. Like, we need cryptid, right? So now it's too late? Ah, beans. Okay. So... start over, I guess? Sad. Sad! The recipe is harder than it seemed. Yeah, you know, the recipe seemed so simple at the time. Alright, here we go. We got Temperance. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Okay, so... big money, Immolate? Could be Wraith. Or Inweasable? No. It could work. Alright. So, there's Plinko. This is weakened strength, a 4 into a 6, I guess. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to Priestess there. Should we do, instead of Overstock, should we do blank? Or maybe Overstock is still correct. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. We got time. Drizzle, thank you for the gifted subs for Pugman and Eve. Alright, we're back. Okay. $10, let's go. Okay. Okay, okay. Maybe I'm supposed to keep the jack. Maybe it doesn't matter because we're playing a white stake. We got 3 discards. Okay. $23. What do we consider a promising run? Immolate plus Wraith. I would say that's promising. But then we lose $15. Ah. Oh, wait. We can Hex Plinko. And then that way we can Ecto. Hex is good here, actually. We lost the 6s. That's not good. Okay, so it could be delayed gratification. Could be shortcut, could be Saturn. Could be idle. Probably hallucination. So maybe shortcut here plus delayed gratification. Boss says discard random cards. Alright, we spent all the money. Alright. We got the shortcut straight, king through 9. Shortcut for Seance could be, if I'm not chicken. We could go back in time. They always tell me don't go back in time, but you know, I don't know, we need more antes. Alright. Could be rebate, probably Arcana first. Yeah, maybe Arcana first. So could be a death card. We could make more 6s. We could make more face cards. Probably more 6s. 2 into a 6. What was the first boss? Oh, first boss was the hook. Back in time later when the engine is online. That makes sense. Sure. I guess the sooner you take it, the sooner the voucher goes away, right? That's usually how I feel about it. So probably we want the rebate and then we can copy Hermie here. Okay. And then if we got the rebate, we don't need gratification. Rebate on jacks, okay. We got the straight, okay. 2 jacks, okay. Okay, so we play the straight. I guess we could use 1 Hermie and then we get extra interest, maybe. Okay. So there's a Luchador. Rebate on 7s. There's a Blue Seal Ace. Is not super important, but I think I'm willing to do it anyway. Maybe we could turn it into a rock, would be useful. Probably need double Ecto. We probably do, yeah. Could be superposition to go with shortcut, that's kind of cool. Do a little re-rolling. Could be... It could be Vagabond. When? Do I have to? Do we have to? With rebate? You could do it with rebate. You just play your hands first. The Drizzler says no. We got superposition. Nah, I'm not feeling it. Could be Neptune though. Alright. Rebate on 7s. So I want to get the high straight. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Any queen or jack. Okay, so this works. Okay. Okay. Straight enough to me. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. So... do we want to copy Death instead of Hermie? Probably. There's a Red Seal 3. Red Seal 3 is good enough. Do we want to copy a Fool? We could hold both. I guess we could hold both. I guess I would rather pick one. So, I think I'd rather... maybe we copy Fool, and then that gives us a chance to get Strength later. And then we can turn a Fool into a Death later. I think I was supposed to keep the Fool. So, let's go Hermie. And then we can go Arcana. Could be a Death card in here. Okay. Do we want to use Death on the Blue Seal Ace? Maybe? Maybe that's okay? Do we want to make a Steel card? Maybe a Steel King? Maybe? I think I do go back in time. Copy Fools now, get Strength later. Are we going for Cryptids? Yes, Cryptids. Yes, Anti-32. I want to do both. I guess we don't need that many Cryptids, right? We just need Cryptids to beat Anti-24. Maybe we don't even need Cryptids to beat Anti-24. We need Cryptids to beat Anti-32. And then, or, yeah, and then that's it. And then we can Serpent the rest of the way. I think that's the plan. I think that's my plan. Alright. World. Not yet on the world. No on Judgment. There's Seance. We could do Seance. Could do Seance instead of Hallucination. Probably need Cryptids if we do Red Seal 3. Well, I'm going to turn the 3 into a King. Seance over Superposition. I guess we can't really do both. So that makes sense. I think I accept that we can't do both. Alright. We don't have to play Straight Flush every time, but we will try. Maybe. Could be a Cola. If we go Cola, maybe no Hallucination. And then Steven is fine. Let's go next. Maybe we sell Steven. Alright, so how do we do a straight flush? We want to get a straight first, and then we can make it a straight flush, maybe. So this is pretty close to a straight. We just need to draw something. Alright, we have a straight. And the straight wins because we went back in time. We need to get hearts for the straight flush is probably not going to happen. Is the Discord just for subs? Any one-time sub. So you have to be a sub to get in, but then once you're in, then you don't have to be a sub forever. You can cancel your subscription. Also, Ko-fi contributions, if you want to get in the Discord that way. This straight is fine. I guess I can sell Steven. Alright. So there's a Magician is probably okay. Boss reroll is okay. Boss says play only one type hand. So we really want 6 cents right away. There's Saturn, I guess. Alright, so we got a blue seal here. Could be Sigil, maybe. We haven't had a suit boss yet. Maybe Sigil's okay. Maybe we don't need another blue seal. If I want a Magician, maybe go 2 queens. That's Not bad, but it didn't actually help that much, I guess. But it helps a little bit. Credit where credit's due. Alright. So rebate on 6s. And we want to go for the high straight. Okay, so we have a straight. We just want to get a straight flush. Okay. So I'm looking for a king of hearts, maybe? That doesn't do it. So I can play this straight and then my fool is blocking and that's okay, I guess. Bummer. Okay, rebate on 2s. There's the strength card. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. We're starting to believe. Okay. This is not what we want. I guess we can judgment here. The sooner we use strengths, the sooner we can block spectral cards. That's true, yeah. Could be judgment here, could be sun. I think sun makes sense, yeah. We want to do kings and jacks. After we do kings and jacks, maybe we do an ace. So maybe ace of clubs. Sorry, did I do it right? Did I miss something? Goodbye, Dolly. Thanks for hanging out. Jort, thank you for the 3 months of Prime. We did it right. Okay. I mean, you know me. I'm slow. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get there, like a whole minute to get there, but we get there in the end. At least 50% of the time. Let's see here. Rebate on 2s. So, got worried. Got tempted by the judgment there. Yeah. Fool could be a sun. Kurglo, that's absolutely dastardly. Fool could be a sun. How bad do we need the strength card? Okay. So... Because Seance can give us a red seal. Like, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe we don't actually need to strength here. Sun? Alright. So, I think I still maybe turn a 5 into a 6. We just need the blue joker? Yeah, that's all we need. Yeah, maybe now that we have Seance, maybe strength actually doesn't matter. Maybe. At all. So let's do this. Let's get another sun. Okay. The 10 we can do. We can do the 8. We can discard the 1 ace. We can do 10, 9, 8 with the sun. We could play the straight flush. We might be able to get rid of Seance, or we might be able to get rid of Shortcut soon. We got Incantation we don't care about. Alright, are we using Plinko to block? As in, use Plinko to copy Incantation? How many more suns do we need? Maybe we don't need any more suns. Let's go... Bosses play only one type of hand. Alright, Gold Seal, I'm gonna say no. Arcana, we could do... Could be Emperor. We could Sun here. Just to get rid of it. Like, I think maybe that's not that bad. Jack 10, 9. Maybe not that bad. We could hit the 7s. I could hit the 7s, or we can use Fool on Neptune. I think I'll do the 7s. Alright. What's the mod that shows the blind history? It's the Cartomancer mod. Are we winning? Sun? I don't know yet. Unclear. Alright. So now we got incantation. We can sell incantation. Rebate on 8s. Okay. I need... that's not good. I need... Maybe I'm supposed to keep the king here. Does a straight work? A straight might work. I need a 9 or a 10 here. Okay. Never didn't have it. We got familiar. Okay. Good thing we got that shortcut. Okay. Onu getting a little sweaty. Sweaty palms. Alright. First hand. Sorry, face hand after blade. Do we know if there's a Stuntman? You know, it turns out if you got enough money, you can find most things that you're looking for. Eventually. Alright. No delayed graffiti. No familiar. Rebate on queens. So this is good. That's a straight flush. Okay. You know, doing seance is kind of chill sometimes. Oh, you just do that? 300 chips? Okay, we got a Wraith. Okay, could be no Temperance, right? No Tower. Maybe you go Tower for rebate. What if Wraith is a blue Joker? That would be very useful. Could be Midas Mask instead of the lucky cards. We could play that game again. Man, starting with Overstock is pretty nice. Overstock is a good time. The doc is becoming a seance believer. I wouldn't go that far. Watch it, boy. Alright, we could go Stone the 3. Could be... Do I want to strengthen a 9? I guess not really. Maybe we go ace through 10, so maybe I do the 9. Maybe the 9's fine. Alright, Temperance for 23. Sure. And then go next. Alright, incantation number 2 we don't need. Rebate on 10s. So now we get the 9. Or maybe we don't, and then we're sad. I guess I could do queens and 5s here. Since we got the... We still need DNA. Yeah. We need a lot. We need a lot of tech. That's why tech's here. Because we need the tech. Blue seal, keep it or nah? Maybe blue seal, we don't keep it. Rebate on 10s. Okay, we could rebate the 10. We could do... I think I need this, so let's rebate the 110. Okay, if we... I think I sell the Wraith here so that I can make room for the blue seal. I think I do want the planet cards. Probably. So... Stupid says, nah. No way. But if we level up to straight flush, then we, you know, we score more points and then we survive, right? Like, that's the move. Maybe that's not the move. Gotta percolate the Wraith. Oh, so you think we should, like, just sell these other things and just percolate the Wraith? Because, like, that's an option. Can't do the idol. No spaceman, probably. Okay. Priestess is not important to me. Maybe 4 of a kind's okay. I don't remember. What was the boss again? The boss was face down after played. Are we gonna immolate here or ever? Good chow. All right. Okay. If we miss on the straight flush, this is gonna get really awkward. I'm looking for the 9 or the 10. That's not good. If we get the 9 or 10, we don't need the 5, right? Never didn't have it. I guess we could do high card first. What happens if you immolate your entire hand? It automatically draws a new hand. You get a freebie. You get a free refill. Yeah, maybe copy Wraith was better. We get a rare Joker every like 30 rerolls or something like that, right? Or maybe every 20 rerolls. So I don't know. That's like every 200 bucks you get a rare Joker. All right. Could be Red Seal 8 instead of Red Seal 4. I think I'm willing to do it. Okay. And then 50 bucks in the bank. Keep getting those familiars. All right. Rebate on 5s, and then I can discard the ace. So I'm looking for 8 or 9, I guess, or a king, maybe. All right, so we have the straight. This wins. I could try to get the blue seal value. Okay, no hex. Is this a cryptid per KO run? I think we won a few cryptids, yeah. But I'm not like 100% sure. I'm not sure how many cryptids. Probably like 5. Maybe 10. Alright, so... Temperance for 23. Are we still Midas Mask? Maybe no more Midas Mask. But it's not urgent. We don't have to get rid of it right away. Hiker is not important. Could be a free reroll instead of the Midas Mask. I think I'm okay with that. Oh, there was a Neptune card. Whoops. Death card. Does that matter? Do we care about that? I guess I could use it on another blue seal, but maybe, like I said, maybe that's not super important for us to do that. No Baron yet. Baron later? Baron later. Baron at home. Alright. Alright. Okay, rebate on 8s. So... I probably use death. I can play high card first. Okay. One more time. Okay, so this wins. I can turn a 5 into one of these aces. Right? And I can play those. Okay. So we sell out of the rest of these, we copy the onk. Is that the move? That might be the move. Okay. 1 out of 3 acquired. Oh, we still need cryptid, right? So should we hold the negatives or should we sell the negatives and start onking? I think we hold the negatives, right? So that we can force cryptid. Gotta hold, because we also want ecto. Man, this is getting complicated. Alright. So spectral pack. Maybe we reroll first. Because if I get something that we can ecto, maybe there could be an ecto. There's a Kohler. Alright, so Kohler we're gonna take instead of the free reroll. Saturn. Should I be taking Saturn cards? No. Boss has no repeat hand types. That's okay. Alright, there's a hung man. So do we still need the shortcut? I like it because we only have 2 9s. It makes me feel... It helps. Could be a red seal, could be a purple seal. Maybe red seal more important than the purple seal. Then I don't have to worry about this strength card. I think we do strengthen the 8s though. Alright. Good thing we held on to all these spectral cards. Can you believe this guy was talking about selling the spectral cards? Can you believe this guy? Rebate on 5s? Get out of here. So I can strengthen a 7. Sure. I guess. This rebate's gonna be less good with Seance, but maybe that's okay. Alright, no wedgie. No repeats. Rebate on 5s. What do we need familiar for? Right now we're just holding on to them so that they block. So that these prevent stuff from spawning up here. Because we want Seance to give us cryptid, so we gotta block the ones that are not cryptid. This is the hand. Okay, we got the flames. We got the kill confirmed. Deja vu. Anyone need a deja vu? We got an extra one. Anyone need this? Maybe put it on another king. We only got one other king. We only got 2 kings of hearts. We only have 2 kings of hearts. That's a good reason to do shortcut. Alright, we could get a voucher tag. I do. How much are we asking? We're just giving it away. It's free. Voucher could be overstock. Could be. Alright. I mean, I think we skip. I think that's correct. We could go Burnt Joker instead of Scary Face, and we could try to do... We could try to do the old shortcut shenanigans. Maybe, maybe, maybe? Alright. So, Familiar's out. Alright, here we go. This is the hand. Ka-chow. Okay. And then... What else? Could be... Do we keep the 7? Probably we don't keep the 7. Okay. We need a king or a 9 or an 8. That's not good. Alright, we got it. We could play the pair. Maybe, maybe, maybe. So could be red seal on this king. Could be red seal on the jack since we already have red seal king. Could be red seal on the lucky card. Maybe we do that. No blue seal, and that's okay. Alright, so we don't care about the Wraith. So we're gonna skip here. If we get random copies of the Wraith, maybe I use them. But otherwise, it's not super important to me. We like Wraith. You like Wraith. Maybe I like Wraith. Alright. You've convinced me. How about, Dusk? Doesn't matter. Not right now, anyway. We tolerate the Wraith here? Alright. That's fair. Still need a blueprint and a brainstorm. Yeah. That's legit. Familiar? Nah. That one we don't need. Alright. Rebate on 9s. So... I think if the opening hand is not a straight, I don't think we do the shenanigans. Just to be safe, you know, better safe than pregnant, right? Like this straight, I think we don't discard it. Right? We almost didn't have it last time. Okay, but we could... I don't want to discard a 9 to the rebate, I guess. So let's play high card. Maybe I'm not supposed to play high card because it gets de-leveled. Maybe now I can discard the 9s. All right, here we go. Level 15 already. Royal Flush. Look at that. Okay. Drizzle says Doc is building suspense. I think that's like the 12th time I've seen Drizzle say that in chat. Alright. Alright, for anyone who wants to know what we're doing, we're trying to get a lot of onks. Alright, there you go. That's all you need to know. The Drizzler's the one building the suspense? So much suspense. Such building. Alright, so... do we want a 6 cents instead of a Burnt Joker? Probably. I mean, like, Burnt Joker probably not doing that much. We want a purple seal. This is not purple. Could be one of those. Why buy the blank voucher? So that we can get antimatter in the future. Alright, let's go next. We got the Wraith? Alright. Do we rip the $20 Wraith or do we hold it for later? Hold? Wait until we find a Temperance? Because we could do it now. Use this Wraith, keep the other Wraith. I think use one, keep one. Well, if we use one, we have to get rid of either 6 cents or rebate, and maybe we want to keep rebate. Gotta sell or use something. So I think we sell this Wraith, I think we hold the other Wraith. I think we wait until maybe Temperance or something like that, or get rid of Shortcut. I'm not ready to get rid of Shortcut, I only have 2 kings. 2 kings is not enough kings. Alright, but we can play a 6 here, and then we can discard. Sigil is not needed. Rebate is on aces, so we could do that. We could rebate the ace. Rebate the ace again. Keep the queens for the money, probably. Sell the sigil. Alright, and then we want to see cryptid here. Big money, no whammies. Gold seal is usable, at least. Alright. Hearts boss would be cool. Could be one of those. Could be. Could be temperance. 2 hands. 1, 2. It's fine. 1, 2. 2 hands. Alright, so I think we hold the temperance. I think I use the talisman. Hey, what up, H-Box? Yeah, we got this is an in-house, this is Wingcap did the artwork. One of our Discord folks is an artist. Could be one of those. Do we need 6 cents? Because we could get Triboulet, and Triboulet does make things easy. Could be temperance value. How badly do we need the 6 cents? 1 in 4 chance? I guess Chiclets is like kind of useful. 6 cents is temporary. York, here we come. Okay, fine. We won't do it. We shouldn't do it, so we won't do it. I'm gonna go gold seal 9. Alright. If we want a Wraith here, we can, because we have temperance. I guess the question is, do we want to? And if we do, what do we sell? Probably 6 cents. We have infinite spectral cards. Right now we have 1 per round. And we're trying to get there before ante 10. So we don't have infinite time. Alright. Okay. Okay. Could be gift card. It could be gift card though. I think I do it now. I think I get rid of 6 cents for gift card. Like, no matter what happens, I think we take gift card here. I'm doing it. Big money, no whammies. Ooh. Oh. Okay, that works. That's playable. Text says, C. Okay. I think I still want gift card though. I guess rebate is good with brainstorm. Of course, sure, yes. But have you considered? I think I want gift card. Now that we got brainstorm, I think I want gift card. Shortcut? People keep saying that. But now we only have 3 hands. No, we only have 2 hands. Risky. Seems risky. Yeah. We got hand size? Nah, I'm chicken. I'll tell you straight up. Chicken, this guy. Alright, here we go. Purple Queen. Alright. Is that 2 Plinkos? Kinda. Death. You know what? We could get more kings. Maybe. Maybe should have sold a shortcut. Speculation. Alright, so this stuff I don't care about. Could be turn a rock into a king, maybe? How about that? I guess I could play the ace instead, and then copying seance here doesn't work. Because we need the onk. We need Plinko to give us negative onk, is what we need. We need negative onk. Bummer. Does it make sense? We could sell Hex, and then we have a better chance of hitting the onk. Maybe? Sell everything. Well, if we sell everything... Maybe that's better? Sell everything is better than... I could see that. Then we get 2 at a time. I could see that. Okay. When you're right, you're right. You're right. Juggler, not yet. Tower. Looks inside. So it could be 38 bucks here, or we could hang them. Probably we take the money. Alright. So... X is gone. Ouija, wait. If we keep them, we get the gift card value? Oh well. Temperance? Sure. And... Alright, Emperor gives me Hermes, okay. Next shop, Blueprint. 11 bucks, let's go next. Alright, this many onks we sell. Now we go Seance. Okay, so... How about Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 10? Okay, so that works. Blue Seal we don't care about. Okay. Popping Seance. Ka-chow. Oh. Okay. Do we still want Seance for Ectoplasm? Yes. Alright. Thanks for the help. Alright. So could be one of those. Maybe we don't need trading card that bad, even though trading card gives me spectral card value. Alright. Yeah, Crash, thanks for the help. 2 Arcana packs. Maybe we don't need this shortcut. Maybe with -1 discard, maybe we don't need it. Okay, fine. Fine. Alright, we can't spin the wheel because we want to Ecto onto Brainstorm. What's this boss again? This boss is -1 hand size. That's okay. Could be Sun here. Could be Inweezable. Maybe. Alright. I guess we could go Steel King. So I think we get rid of the gift card here for an Inweezable if we're gonna do it. I think we keep trading card. We need Vagabond in here to tell me trading card is overrated. Alright, let's go... I guess I could make a Wild King. Ain't no way we're getting rid of trading card. Ka-chow? This is good. We want to have like 10 cryptids, but not any more than that. So this is good. Okay. If we hit double onk on the next one, it will be pretty awkward though. Alright, we can snap off a 4. Okay, I have to play natural straights. I gotta play big naturals. Let's discard the purple seal. Could be Sun on one more king. Or Yeah, so we go, this is a straight that we can play, and then we don't need the ace here, and we don't need either ace because we're gonna hit the 9. Okay. And then copying seance doesn't matter. Oh, but if this straight doesn't win, we're gonna be sad. Is that good? The foil should be fine. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's okay. It's fine. We got 200k last time. If I was paying attention, I would know that. Silly. Could be a bean. Alright, could be devil. Is that a Ouija? Did I not update the cartomancer? I did not. I thought the bug fixes are still pending on the cartomancer mod. Okay, so we could use strength here. Maybe strength is more important than... Yeah, give it a week. I can turn the 9s into 10s, I think is a safe thing to do. I could turn an 8 into a 9, but I think 9s into 10s first. Let's do that. And then go next. That's not good. Should we sell 1 onk? I don't know. Maybe we don't need this many onks. Where's the Stuntman? We ain't got that yet. No Stuntman yet. Alright, I want to play the 10 high. So it could be something like that. We could dig for the gold cards. Maybe that's valuable to me. Alright, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. There we go. Why so many unks? I mean, we only got maybe not that many yet. We're trying to get 200 of these bad boys. Do we use invisible right away? Or like the 1 in 4 chance? Sell trading card, use invis? Or wait until we get blueprint. Probably wait until we get blueprint. Then it's like twice as effective. Are we at the point where we want a photo yet? Maybe we're getting to the point where we have to start to think about scoring points. Maybe photo and then get a Chad later. Maybe close to that point. So we can sell trading card. We could sell seance. I don't think we're done with seance yet because we want ecto. So maybe I don't need this photo. Maybe it's greedy to not take the photo. Maybe we get ecto some other way. That seems slightly dubious. I can sell trading card, but I'm thinking about this invisible joker here. Because like if I take photo now, I'm gonna have to sell it later. Maybe I'm thinking about using invis now. Too late now. Alright. No wheel here. Could be golden ticket instead of seance. Idol doesn't work. And that's okay that it doesn't work. Okay. So there's a Death card. I can make more purple queens. I could make more red seal kings. I think I want another purple. Purple first. That's usually the rule. Alright. And then go get percolating. Alright, that's good. Now we got 2 cryptids. I think I'm gonna hold. Or... yeah, I think I hold this until I get 1 more negative. So that makes it take longer for us to get Ecto if we're only getting 1 spectral at a time, but I think we hold. I think next round we can get the cryptid. So alright, we don't need the world. We do need the jack, right? We maybe get a 6 instead of jack. So it's either the jack or the 6 here. We can discard the top end. We get the jack. Okay, so that's fine. We can play this pair. And okay, so this wins. We don't need the photograph here. Copying Seance doesn't do anything. Immolate doesn't do anything for us. Well, maybe if there's an Arcana pack, I might do it. Spectral pack. Okay, so this could be Ecto. If it's Ecto, we sell Photo, we buy Rebate. So I think we go Spectral first here. I think that's the move. Alright, Spectral first. No Ecto. Could be Immolate. Probably Immolate here. I think that's fine. And then no Wraith, no Aura. Maybe Aura on the Queen, maybe? That's okay. So if I use Invisible, then I can buy a money generator. I could buy Golden Ticket. We clear these next 3 rounds. So I think I still wait. Death card, no. I don't want to take tarot cards. Maybe I'm not supposed to reroll if I'm not taking tarot cards. More Neptunes is okay. 2 Onks is bad. Okay. So that's a winning straight. Tower on a 4 doesn't matter. Alright, Red Seal 10 doesn't matter. I have jacks. I don't need the king. Jack. Maybe we play the queen here. Alright, we can copy the photograph just to test. Alright, so 2 million gets us like 2 more antes after this. Arcana. Really, I'm just looking for Blueprint. Or maybe a Baron. There's a Cola. Is Cola a reason to drop the photograph here? Or maybe that's too greedy? Bit greedy. If we were doing high card, then maybe I would feel safer about that. If I was doing Sixth Sense instead of Seance, maybe. Could be probably turn an ace into a rock. We could go Gold Seal Queen, maybe. I don't think we sell onks here. I think we just hope for cryptid. That's not good. Alright, so we got 2 cryptids, that's it. That's not good. Okay. We have a straight. I don't need these. No purple seal is fine. I'm okay with that. Here's the royal flush. Can I ask, why are we keeping the onks? Yes, you can ask that. Alright, could take a tower here, could go celestial pack. Sorry, to answer your question, it's because we want to get 200 of them. Does that help? That's what we're going for. Okay, 2 6s. Sell seance, take 6 cents. No. Alright, we need a Chad. I think Chad is what we want. I can make the 7 into a rock. Could be King of Diamonds we can remove. Maybe I don't need a King of Diamonds, I guess. Alright, we don't take the hung man here. We go, give me cryptid, please. Yas. Is 2 enough? Maybe. I think 2 might be enough. And then we use 1 on the purple queen. Or we use 1 on the red seal king. I think we go red seal king. Photograph doesn't matter, but I'll grab it anyway. Actually, I want to do seance. Okay. I guess if we go purple, then we can copy that. Alright, so let's discard. Let's go. I have the straight, I don't need the 10. There's a fool for a hung man. That's actually kind of big. So discard these queens. 8 and 6, we can hang them. I'm going to play the ace. I'm going to discard the queen. I'm going to keep this king. High row is not really important for us to do. Alright, cryptid here is okay, and then we try to get ecto. Play this royal flush, red seal in front. There we go. Yas, no. That's it. We win, kinda. We did it. All right, now we're winning. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Spaceman, I guess. Could be Fool. Could be maybe Fool is, well, we for sure don't need Hex. Take a Fool. Burger, no. DNA. So we want DNA eventually. We don't want DNA now. Too early for DNA. Allegedly. Yeah. Well, what we could do is we can hold DNA, and then that gives us a better chance of getting Blueprint, technically. Could be... We could take the wing caps, I guess. No, not yet. Could be justice. Have we tried the invisible to see what it's gonna hit? I don't want to save scum the invisible, so no, I haven't tried it. We can go Fool for Neptune and then Emperor. Could be a death card. Death for... Alright. So I could get Justice and then we can make some red glass cards and maybe that's something that we save for the future. Maybe I'm even willing to use DNA on that. That's interesting. Cryptid here is huge. That's third cryptid. That's insane. That's perfect. Okay. Okay, so... Look at that. Look at that nice deck. Alright, we could go... Got a nice long deck. Yep. So I think we... The strongest shape? No. Triangle is the strongest shape. Right? Alright, so we could copy this, and then we can play the straight flush. Yuki, you've seen longer? Well, maybe you have. Reaching straight flush levels previously thought impractical. Perhaps impractical. Alright, discard the queen. Maybe. If I can. There we go. Ka-chow. That's not bad. Look at that gift card value. Okay. So I play the king. There's another purple. There's Hierophant we don't care about. So that's it. And we can actually copy Seance here. Ka-chow. Alright. We gave away the red seal last time. Does anyone still need a red seal? We got a couple. Alright. Okay. Onion bro, congratulations. Sorry, abolish the HOA. Sorry, it's been spoken for already. It's already been allocated. Sorry. Are we golden ticket gamers instead of DNA? Or do we need DNA for copying the glass cards and then the glass cards allow us to survive? I'm kind of into that. Glass cards give us +1 ante, maybe? I don't want to spend all my money, though it is trending in that direction, I should say. DNA for even longer deck. Oh, could be. We could go even longer. There's a shortcut. Alright, so could be Hermie here. Oh, I should have used the red seal there. Well, alright, goodbye. Oops. Ka-chow. 2 unks. That's a lot of unks. That's money. We missed out on it. Discard the queen. Discard. We don't need the ace, probably. Alright, so that wins. This we can discard. I could copy this king. I'm being lazy with the purple seals. But that's okay. We can be a little lazy. All right, let's copy the glass. And then copy seance. Then Jack Queen. There we go. Saturday, it's a good day to be lazy? Yeah, maybe. Another red seal. Alright. Alright, so Spectral Pack, this could be the one. This could be the Ecto. I think if it's Ecto here, we sell DNA. Boss says first hand face down. There it is. Okay. So, okay. Could be Red Seal King. Okay. Oh. Hold. Wait. Are we keeping the photo? Or maybe we don't need the photo because we have the glass cards now. 07 photo. Yeah, I think it's 07 photo here. Okay. Do we still need Seance for a second Ecto? Or are we selling Seance? Oh, we needed DNA? It's fine. Oh, because we need to start... Oh, you're saying we need DNA so that we can start copying the kings. DNA comes back. Yeah, DNA is probably fine because I want to hit this invisible, but maybe it's a waste. Maybe this isn't going to work anyway. 400 red seals aren't going to make themselves. Yeah, 400 is kind of a lot, huh? Alright, we got cryptids. Okay. We go hallucination. So there's a Chad. That definitely helps. I think we get out of Seance. I think we get out of Seance and then we use Invis. I don't want to... Because we just want Ecto. And if we get Ecto, we don't necessarily have something to use Ecto on. Sell the extra hand size. Extra hand size means we get extra Ecto later. Maybe. Alright, so I could go... Could go Justice here. Could go Steel Queen. Maybe Steel Queen. I think I'm okay with Steel Queen. I'm gonna take Chad here. Alright. Gonna sell Seance. If we get an... We can get another Seance later. If we get... Bummer. That sucks. Alright. We'll figure it out. Extra hand size we can sell. That's okay. Could be Golden Ticket instead of Golden Joker. Could be Cola instead of the free reroll. Okay. Could be Mail-in Rebate. Could be Saki Busky. Sorry, what are we... Sorry, stupid. What did I miss something? Oh, we got 2 slots? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't want 2 Troubadours because then we lose a hand. Yeah. But we... Okay. Okay. Alright, so... Now we could do Saki Busky. And we could do Burger here. Could do Burger, Ticket. Boss says first hand face down. First hand face down, that's spooky. That's a little bit too spooky for me. You know what I'm saying? But this is tempting. We don't have that many hands. We just don't have that many hands. Could do splash and then it's fine. We could do splash plus ticket. Do it? Nah. Nah, I ain't like that. Alright. Could be order. If we... okay, so I think we order and I think we play the straight flush. Copy Plinko. Get 2 more unks. I guess we could re-roll the boss. Alright. Rebate on 9s. Ka-chow. Okay. These can't help. That doesn't help. Okay, we have a winning hand. Okay. Now that we have a winning hand, do we want to play the queen with the ticket? Sure. And then I can play the pair of kings, I guess. Okay. Do we play... what am I doing? I think I'm discarding this. Okay, so I can play 1 king by itself. I could play 2 kings and then finish with the glass king. I think I'm gonna play the glass king. So let's do that. Purple? I wanted to keep the gold card so I could play the gold card. Maybe that's wrong. Let's go do that and put the glass card in the front. Copy the ticket here is probably correct. And this plus Chad is probably fine. I mean, that's 16 bucks. That's probably just as good as a tarot card. All right, now we're chilling. On points, we're chilling. Okay, extra hand size is great. This, we got some standard packs. We have not had the plant yet. We have not had the hearts boss yet. We don't need the blue seal king if we already have blue seals. We could start playing flush 5s. Maybe with flush 5 you don't actually need the blue seal. Polychrome 10 is interesting. Not necessary, but interesting. So I guess I'll skip it. Don't we need 400 kings? We need DNA, yes. That's on my shopping list. But also we need like blueprint and do we have the reroll voucher? We have boss reroll 1, yeah. Justice, no. Fool for chariot, probably not. There's photo. Okay, so we could do photo instead of order. I mean, that makes sense. We could... Don't need the bull. Alright. If we didn't wraith, we would be sad with no copy jokers. This is a rough one, yeah. Alright, but we got 2 more unks, which is good. Copy the rebate. So, if we got the photo and the chat and the glass cards, can we win with just high card? Like, do we need the straight flush? Maybe just high card is fine. He asks so that he can refund all of these 10s. Okay. Can we speed up the game? We can, yeah. It's this button. So we could go ×2 speed. I can play 3 jacks. I should probably keep a jack. Maybe that's the responsible thing to do. So maybe do something like that. Copying the ticket. Okay. I can play these, and we can draw more. I probably don't need this king. Okay. So I can play this straight flush, and now that we have the photo, we don't need... this just wins, right? So that's it. Okay. So Plinko, rebate, what's in here? Arcana. My eye's a little bit itchy. So do I want to use strength, and do I want to start playing flush fives? Maybe. Could be a bloodstone. Do I need to drop my eyes? Maybe we take bloodstone here, and then we get off of the seance plan. High card should be enough. Maybe bloodstone is not important for us to do if we already have the photograph, if we already have the glass cards. Could be Cardomancer. Alright, that's it. I don't want to spend more than $15 on a reroll. Let's start turning queens into kings. So we got purple seal here is good. We can stone the 9. We can stone the 10. Maybe. Go next. Alright, extra cryptid there is good. We could save that for later. Rebate the 9s. So now I'm gonna try to win with high card. Copying the ticket here, rebating the 9s. Okay. I could unlock the flush 5. There is some potential danger of the kings breaking. Let's go do this. Copying the ticket. Rebate the 9s. Okay. You can discard purple. I guess I don't need all of these. There's an Empress. Alright. So we could do this. We could do flush 5 with 1 glass card. That should be plenty. Copying the photograph. And then we can unlock the flush 5. And then the flush 5 we get more money from golden ticket. So let's do that. Didn't even need the glass card there, probably. But that's okay. 1 in 4 chance, that's okay. There's another polychrome card. There's could be... maybe start taking 4 of a kind. There's a death card I think we don't do. There's a hung man we don't do. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Bean. Bean, we're trying to do something complicated. And I don't think we're going to have enough time to do it tonight. But we're going to get started. Could be mime. I think we're supposed to mime here. Yeah, we've had a couple beans this run. So, do we go mime instead of ticket? Do we go mime instead of rebate? I think I get rid of the ticket if we're doing mime. Because mime we have gold cards. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Devil, no. Alright, 15 bucks, let's go next. Alright, 2 more unks. The title isn't real? It's very real. We've done the calculations. It's not going to be easy, but it is real. We are serious. Super serial. Alright. I can try a queen. I can keep a king. So... what happens if we do this? If I go queen here, what happens if I copy the Chad? I guess that works. Okay. Okay. Rebate on kings. We don't want the magic trick. Bosses face cards face down is probably okay. Though we want to definitely play a glass card. Alright, no vagabond. This is rough, yeah. We need the boss reroll. So Fool is okay. Mars is not super useful. There's Seance again. Could be Seance instead of rebate. Nah. Alright, what's in here? So there's a death card. We can turn the ace into a rock. We can go death on... we can make more glass cards, we can make more gold cards. I think I make more gold cards. I guess steel would be best. Alright. And then this Fool for death, probably not. Because you want to get... I guess... it's worth it. I'm gonna say it's worth it. Alright, let's go next. Alright, there we go. Never didn't have it. Okay, so I can go death onto purple if we want. And then ka-chow. Could be turn the ace into a rock. We don't need all of the kings. And I do something like that. Rebate these kings. I think I want to keep the gold ones, right? Play this queen. For the money. Open the door for Fable. Alright. At least we got the onks and we got the cryptids going. But we really do need blueprint. Could be idle. We're not idle ready 100%, but we could take it now. We could get it started. I would have to give up the mime. Maybe. We need DNA. We need money for DNA. We need rebate to give us the money for DNA. Is idle what we want to do? I guess maybe mime for money is okay. I think I'm willing to take the idol. Using mime for money. Could be trading card here. If we want to do the idol. I think we could do it without trading card. Okay. And then Emperor. Strength card, maybe. Strength so we can turn our queens into kings. 2 onks. Queens into kings. That's fine. Discard purple. So I want to draw all gold cards. So there's some gold cards. Okay. Idol's on Queen of Hearts. Okay, so I could discard this. I probably don't need that. There's a death card, so we could make more gold. We could make more steel. Could be more glass. If we have the idol, probably we just copy the red gold ones. And then, all right, so we got idol on Queen of Hearts. We can copy the Chad. There we go. Stupid. Thank you for the $5 for the Trevor Project. Stupid is an idol believer. Stupid is the reason the idol has ears and has sad eyes. Alright. Could be the Hung Man is useful. Alright, so against this boss, we want to try to play glass. I guess we could do Luchador to flip the cards. I don't think that's important for me to do. Could be Devil as a flip. If I use Devil, then I can't. It's not glass, right? Could be Bloodstone instead of Idol. There's the golden ticket. Could be golden ticket now instead of Mime. And then we don't need Mime until we get Baron. I think I still do that. And we could spin the wheel here. Hitting Mime is okay, probably. There's a strength card, so... Alright. Gold here is fine, 10 and 7. We can hang them. Queen and Jack, we can strengthen. Okay. Okay. Face down cards is fine. Idol on 9s, maybe... No, we can't play a 9 because we got Sucky Busky. Alright. So I guess I can start with the 9 and copy the idol here and see what happens. So like if we do that. So we did not have a steel card in hand. We drew some of this stuff. Maybe I need to draw a king. So let's try to draw a king. Let's discard some stuff, try to draw a king. There's another 9. This is not great. Okay. So this is a king. Oh, we got the sun. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Those are not glass, but maybe that's fine. So red seal. We got red seal plus photograph. We copy the photograph here. I think. All of my kings have red seals. So maybe I do one of these. Yes. Could be a little bit of money. Okay. So Crystal Ball helps because we might be able to get Omen Globe. Alright. Where's DNA? I'm trying. There's another King of Hearts. Idol on King of Hearts. Okay. What was this boss? This boss says clubs are debuffed. We haven't had the Hearts boss yet. That's a little bit spooky. Crystal Ball's nice, though. Have not hit a Baron yet. Or we did have a Baron early on, didn't we? There's a Hung Man. Idol on King. There's a Strength card. Okay. We had Baron. It was too early. It was like way, way too early. I think I stopped rolling there. Alright, another cryptid is good. Okay. Okay. And then, okay, so ace and 8, we hang them. That's for sure. I have 2 queens in the deck. I could do 1 queen, 1 jack. I could do discard first. We could do with idle on King of Hearts. I don't need the glass one. Okay. This might be an opportunity to play the flush 5, though we get more money from the mime. Alright, so purple, get a hungman. Okay, so 2 queens, yes. I can remove 2 jacks. I don't think double strength the jacks into kings is reasonable. So I think I just remove the 2 jacks, even though it costs me money. I can remove the 9 instead, is maybe possible. But I think I'm going to go hang him here. Discard purple. Hermes, okay. Alright, seal cards in hand. We can play the gold seal. Or keeping the gold card is better because we have the mime, or it's about the same. Copy the Chad here. Are we close to doing the thing? Probably going to take another 6 hours. Probably not going to do it all today. We need DNA, we need blueprint. We need rare jokers. We need double overstock. Otherwise, we're sad. Alright, could be a hungman. Idle on kings. We're close. We just need a fool. Chariot is not really what we want. Golden ticket is for later. Seltzer is exciting. Rare jokers are rough on this seed, yeah. Do we want a seltzer? We could do seltzer instead of photograph. Alright, Baron. Could be rebate on kings. I think now that we got idle online, we sell the photograph, we go rebate on kings. Probably. Let's do that. I might even be willing to sell the Chad here and go drunkard. Is that crazy? That's like a little crazy, but maybe not too crazy. There's a photograph. Okay. Okay. Alright, big money, no whammies. Alright, rebate on kings. So we don't need the glass ones. We don't need the steel ones. 10 and 9, we can hang them. Did we see any rare jokers this shop? I did not see any. Though my vision is not always great. Alright, I'm gonna keep the red seals. I can discard 2 purples. I can discard these red seals. We got plenty of red seals left in the deck. We can hang them. Idle online. Okay, so 2 kings left in the deck. I'm gonna play these plus that, so we can discard all of these. This is fine. Do that, copying the idol, and then we win. Now that we have red seals plus idol, we might not need Saki Busky. Okay. Alright. So Celestial Pecks don't super matter. If only we found any useful jokers. Have we been making a lot of money? I don't know if we've been making that much money. Maybe that's just... we're doomed to be poor. Losing DNA hurt. I don't know if we needed to lose DNA, but it did hurt. Okay. $21 we probably shouldn't. Go next. Another cryptid is huge. I think that's enough cryptids. We got like 10 of them. That's plenty. Alright. Maybe we're supposed to take the Wee Joker instead of the Drunkard, but Drunkard is like 200 bucks. Sun? Okay. Do we wheel? Wheel is fine. Okay. Red seals we keep. Everything else we discard. Extra cryptids, we can use them. True! Extra cryptids can give us more steel cards. Now that we have idol, maybe we turn glass into steel. And then we could do... discard the glass ones. I'm gonna play these. I could discard all of these. Copy the idol. Increase the speed. Number 4. Ka-chow. Okay. Bummer. We got the Planet Merchant 3 times. Bummer. I guess it could be worse. So, Fool for Chariot. I think I want the money instead. Welcome, Jaredini. Thank you for the 19 months. Welcome back, Jaredini. I don't know. We could take plutonium. I don't think it matters that much. Maybe I'm not supposed to because the Fool could give us Hermie. Bummer. Sucks to suck. Hungman for the rocks. Maybe. Maybe I want the rocks so that I have death targets. I need death. Alright. We have not enough cards in our deck left for us to discard them. It's crazy. Alright, anyway. Glass cards we could discard. Strength we don't need. Glass cards. This stuff we could discard. Justice I don't need. Okay, and then we play these, we discard these. That's it. We're out of cards. Copying the idol. $21. Alright. Is Temperance at 50 bucks? I think it's like 47, maybe. Close, but it's not quite there. Steel Joker doesn't do anything. We need rare jokers. Could be a blue Joker instead of a Drunkard. The Mime is not really doing anything for us. Alright, now we need DNA. Like, desperately. We need DNA really bad. Could be a cola. Ah, do I take a cola instead of a Mime? Yeah.
For sure. Okay. So could be parking. No, parking doesn't do anything, right? We don't have enough hands. I don't think I'd take a Marble Joker. That's it. Copy Plinko, go next. Bonk. Good. Rebate. Good. Golden ticket here would have been good, yeah. But when Cola comes up, I sell either golden ticket or rebate. I like rebate because it's easier. I don't have to think about it as hard. I don't have to worry about playing too many cards. Like, I probably only get to play like 3 cards at a time because of the idol. Maybe next shop. Yeah, maybe next shop, golden ticket. That sounds good. Sounds good to me. Alright. I think I keep the gold seal. Can probably get away with that. So we have 1 less discard now. Gold seal in front, copying the idol. Ka-chow. So we have time. While we survive, I guess we don't have infinite time to find, like, we need a showman now. Could be hallucination. Okay. What's next? We have a crystal ball for what it's worth. Don't need sun. Temperance is 47. Vouchers check. Okay. So we need retcon. We need overstock too. We kind of want Omen Glow, but we don't need it. Hand size is good. Yeah, I'd say retcon is the one that we need. The rest is just extra. Pretty good vouchers so far. Not the worst. Overstock, yeah. We don't need the seltzer, though maybe seltzer's good with golden ticket. Death card is probably not important. Actually, turning the stones into kings is like, that's money, right? Maybe we do that. There's a beam. Alright. Sorry, what are we getting excited about? Did I miss something? Okay. Death cards. Yeah, death card. Let's go Plinko. 3 unks. Okay. We're up to like probably 40 of these are unks. They're not all unks, but we got a lot of unks. Could be rebate. We want to copy the steel ones. And then, all right. So discard all of this. I should keep a steel one. I should discard the glass ones. Okay. 2 purples we can discard. I don't need justice. I could use death. There's a fool. Okay. So glass we could discard. Gold seal I'm gonna discard because I'm lazy. All right, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. Copying the idol. Ka-chow. Fool for death. We the fool came from an emperor, unfortunately. I did fool for 1 death at least. All right. So extra discard is money. This boss is okay. Okay. We really need. Probably we take temperance. We're going really fast right now. It's hard to keep up with the backseating. True. We got the speed up. Why do we want Onk? So that we can copy jokers. Maybe. Could be golden ticket instead of hallucination now. Can we do both? Maybe. Or maybe just drunkard is better. Peek at the pack. I should have done that. Should have done that. Let's take a look. Hungman, no, probably not. Even though that's the last rock, it could be kind of satisfying to get rid of the last rock. We want death targets, right? Actually, we just want DNA, is what we really want. All right, 3 more unks. Let's go copy the rebate. All right, so glass cards we discard. Steel card we can discard, technically. Is ticket better here? Or do we score too much? I think we're safe with ticket. We can try it. Like, we could go 1, 2, 3, I think is fine. Just to test. Like, that's fine. I can discard purple, or we can play them. We can do 3 here, we can do 4 here. I think I'm going to try 4. Gonna be so much thinking. Okay, so we could do 4. That tells me I could do 4. I probably don't do 5, but I could do 4. And then now we can keep the steel cards. Maybe I don't keep the steel cards. Anyway. We could do a mix them up. We could do half and half. Alright. 5 of these, copying the idol, just to be safe. Just to be lazy. Open the door for Fable again. Alright. Okay. That's E30. I guess. Boss says we only get to play 1. We should use our cryptids for value. I don't know how many cryptids we need, but use cryptids for value, that does sound pretty good. Maybe. Are there any ectos on the stack? No ectos. We have cryptids, we have unks. Could be dusk plus ticket instead of rebate. Could be. You like the mix. Ticket rebate. Me too. I think maybe dusk is not something that I need to do. Death card? That's good. There's the showman. Okay. So probably we get rid of the ticket because this boss says play only 1 hand, and then we can get the ticket back later because it's common. So ticket out, showman in. We can try to get 2 death cards. Could be devil instead of glass. Okay. So deal here. Rebate over ticket with sock in play. Because the boss says play only 1 hand. I'm just being like slightly greedy / slightly lazy. Alright. 1 cryptid, here 2 onks. Maybe 1 cryptid. We have 24 cards in the deck. Maybe 1 cryptid. Alright. So, rebate on kings now. Well, it's always going to be kings. Do I use death here on holographic king? Sure. And then that's it. 8 cards left in the deck, 2 purples. Purple we don't super care about. Though I guess technically you can get Temperance. There's another death card if we want. I can turn this king into a steel king is maybe useful. I have 2 more discards. I have a steel card in the deck. I could discard these plus the gold seal. So now if we discard 5, we don't get the full value. We could use 1 cryptid for value. I think is okay. Then we can discard these and play the red seals. Copy the idol. That's it. So much value. How much was that cryptid worth? That cryptid was like 30 bucks, right? For that 1 cryptid. E30, by the way, if we go to the collection here, E30. Oh. Yeah, we're good for like 4 antes, right? Oh, here it is. Cartomancer mod. We're good 15, 16, 17. We're good, and then we go glass on 18, maybe. I could get a rock, or maybe we don't need the rock since we have the cryptids. There's another rebate. No, we can't, right? Could be a death card. DNA. Okay. So we have to drop the rebate here, don't we? We got it, right? But the money? Is Sock doing that much? That's a good question. I would say maybe Sock is not doing that much, but maybe we're getting to the point where we do need Sock. Like, we don't need it now, but we will need it soon. How soon? E20 with Sock. Without Sock. Yeah, I think it's like E20 without Sock. It's like 1/3. Yeah. 1/3 is correct. So, let's do the thing. And we have glass cards we can play in an emergency. So I am trying to delete the glass cards somewhat nefariously. I think I'm gonna save some cash. Maybe. Showman comes back. I don't know about that. I've seen Kai do it enough times that I don't know about that. Alright, let's go Plinko. Play only 1 hand. So we're not going to DNA here, and that's okay. That's okay. Alright. And discard the glass ones. I think I'm going to keep the steel ones. Okay. Discard the glass ones, keep the steel ones. Okay. Five cards left in the deck. Okay, looks good to me. Copy the idol. One more discard. One more discard? Ka-chow. Alright, hold on to your butts. E22. So E22, if we go to, hold on. E22, we can clear anti-16. Okay. Actually calculated? Stupid actually calculated on that one? Alright. Do we want to take a negative tag? Or no skip? Because we got a showman, we could go negative tag here. Could be egg here. Maybe. Maybe. Fool for temperance is fine. Welcome back, egg. Okay. Could be... We need the glass cards. Maybe I'd take a chariot. There's another idol. We guess we don't need that. Scoring will become more difficult soon. Yeah, that's true. Boss says play 5 cards. Why we get the stinky ones? There's a rebate. We can take hollow rebate is better. Okay. We got 6 rounds, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna turn the gold ones into steel, just so that we can get the ball rolling, I think. Okay. Copy Plinko. And then, we're doing rebate. We're not skipping for the negatives? I think we're not skipping for the negatives. I do DNA at the end. Discard first. How many onks do we need? About 200. Just about. Okay. Okay, that's it. And then DNA. Wow, look at that. Ka-chow. E23. All right. We need another blue joker. Strength, no. Emperor, maybe. Burger, no. Matador, no. A lot of burgers, if you want a burger. It could be Paradolia. Ka-chow? Could be a mime. Was the Troubadour a natural negative? It was. That's kind of exciting, huh? Emperor into Emperor? This stuff I don't care about. Should we take the mime in anticipation of a Baron situation? Maybe not. Maybe not necessary. Do I turn the gold cards into steel? Maybe. 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 Depends on money. I don't know if we got like a crazy amount of money. Alright. Hey, wait a second. Enter Nola? Nola, thank you for the $25 for the Trevor project. No glass yet. Steel here, maybe. We really need a Baron. That would smooth things out. Alright, here we go. Ka-chow. Now would be a good time to switch to Baron? Yeah, as soon as it shows up. As soon as it shows up. Okay. Celestial pack, get the plutonium. Maybe plutonium's not important. There's a fool. Alright, we got punished for opening the celestial packs. Classic. Saki, Busky, we don't need. Who will we get rid of for the Baron? You drop the idol. It does the same thing that the idol does. There's another showman. Nice. Idol is worse than Baron with this many steel cards. Yeah, we have a big hand size, right? Well, I mean, maybe against this boss it could be a little bit awkward. Yeah, I think we sell Rebate here. Rebate's a common, it comes back around. Alright. Everybody's sad. 3 more unks. Alright. Now we can discard all the steel ones. We could discard the purple ones. Alright, purple, discard the steel. Priestess, doesn't matter. Alright. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How are we keeping track of how many cryptids and how many unks we have? We're not. There's a mod that does it, but we don't have it installed yet. I'll probably install it in the next episode. We don't need standard packs since we have DNA now. Okay. So now we can just straight up drop the idol and do the free reroll here. Okay. And then what? Am I supposed to spin the wheel? Focus, rebate. I'm focusing. I keep seeing showman. That's the 3rd showman. Maybe the 4th showman. This? You want this? You want Stuntman? Or nah? Okay. Okay. 2 holograms. Sick. Could be golden ticket. That doesn't really work. Technically works. It's not ideal. No Cartomancer. No hallucination. Alright. Alright. So we're gonna do DNA. I think I want to keep the steel cards in hand. Maybe. Just to be safe. Or... yeah, maybe. Let's do some limit testing. So we can drop the DNA here. It's fine. There we go. Probably we don't need to. Oh. All right. We might live here. Close one. Okay. So random Joker disabled should be fine. Okay. DNA again. Do we want DNA again instead of golden ticket? Maybe second DNA? Uh-oh. Wait. Sorry, we can go to anti-19, is that what you're saying? Where's anti-19? 37? Okay. Maybe a chariot? Okay. Maybe a fool for probably temperance instead of death. Could be... Okay, so do we want DNA or do we want rebate? Probably we want rebate, so we can try to get blueprint and brainstorm. Rebate always comes back. Okay. There's another chariot. There's a fool for... I'll do a death, that's fine. Alright, $25 we don't reroll. So here's Hermie. We could do steel here. We could do chariot. Where's the chariot? Eh. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. It's in here. There it is. How many ectos do we need? As many as we can get. Currently we need more. So I guess I go fool for Hermie or fool for chariot. Let's go chariot. Let's go. I don't think I need the purple seals anymore. Hermie, copy Plinko, go next. There's 2 onks. Rebate. Alright. We can speed this up even more. We could do animation skip. So it does half as many animations. How about that? How about that? Kind of intense, huh? Alright, so we said we could do anti-17, we could do anti-18, so we got like 6 more rounds. Whoops. I wonder what was in there. Spin the wheel. Cola? Is that disrespectful? Hey look, it's Showman again. There's another DNA. This boss... Oh yeah, random Joker disabled. Do we ever plan on skipping? I would take another voucher. Why would I take another voucher? I would take another voucher so I could get retcon and overstock. Probably we get those eventually. I would like to get them sooner rather than later. I might skip for a rare tag. 4 rares maybe. I think 4 rares could be worth it. Maybe. What are we looking for next? We're looking for more blueprints and brainstorms. We're looking for another rebate because we keep losing them somehow. Somehow they keep magically disappearing. We see like 3 rares per shop anyway. Yeah, that's true. Maybe we don't skip for a rare. I guess it depends on how many colas I end up with. Alright. So, go in here. Pareidolia disabled. Nice. Purple. Okay. Copy. We got double DNA. This might actually win, right? Nice. Alright. Liquidation. So, is it voucher time for retcon? We basically get it for sure, right? And then we can go back in time too if we want. I think after this, I think no more colas after this. Alright. So there's the Hungman, there's the wheel. Hitting Baron is fine, I guess. Hitting Showman is better, for sure. There's a cola instead of DNA. Okay. Okay. Cola believers, let's go. Sorry, why do we wheel? If we manage to hit, let's say holographic on Showman or holographic on DNA, then when you get ectoplasm, ectoplasm can't hit DNA. So your disposable jokers you want to hit with wheel, so that you can use ectos on your copy jokers. Yeah, it's a gamble, but we can afford it. Yeah. We can take rebate here. Sick nasty. 26 we could do. This boss is fine. Go next. Cryptid. And an Ankh. Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to use one more cryptid. Maybe two more cryptids. Maybe none. 5 vouchers. Okay. Rapid fire. Okay. Do we need 100% steel? Sure. Play it safe. Copy DNA. There we go. $1,100 in the bank is good. That sound has made the whole day worth it. All right. So extra discard. Reroll. Go back in time again. We did it. That's all the vouchers except for overstock. We got. We'll get overstock next ante. It's fine. All right. So this boss we are okay with, right? High card levels just for fun. Ka-chow. We don't need another Baron. We want a Mime, would give us a lot of longevity. Death doesn't matter. Bean doesn't matter, though maybe helps against the boss. Plutonium. Bummer. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Copy Plinko. 2 more unks. 3 more unks. Copy rebate. So some cards are debuffed, but not a lot of them, and that's okay. We did go back in time, so we can discard somewhat aggressively. Here, use the chariot. So, alright, DNA. I'm going to turn down the animation accelerator because if we do this with the right timing, then the boss is not going to debuff us, right? So, let's do that. Copy the Baron. Play this one. It's not about speed? Okay. Alright. I think that's going to be it for tonight. We had a good long run, but the rest of this is going to take like a whole nother night. It's going to take another 4 or 5 hours or whatever. So we did it. We got it figured out. Kinda. So what we're trying to do now is we're trying to get money with rebate. We're trying to get more blueprints and brainstorms. We're trying to get 1 more ectoplasm so we can get other blueprint and brainstorm. That's the plan. We got a brew going. We got something cooking. We got some cryptids. So you use Baron to help you survive. Let's let's see here, like ante 17, 18, 19, 20, use Baron to help you survive here. And then once you get to ante 24, once you have, you know, some kind of final boss where you need more points, you use cryptids to help you survive there. We do have retcon, so we can reroll bosses into the Serpent if we need to survive. All right, we'll be back on Tuesday. Next episode is noon on Tuesday, or noon Central Time on Tuesday, I believe. Probably keep cryptids for ante 24, ante 32. Yeah. Because if we survive more rounds, we get to make more onks. Trying to get 200 onks-ish. Well, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Who's live right now? Brisk Collector, by the way, thank you for the 15 months. Stupid, thank you for the gifted sub for Lucy. Kai's live. Kai, the man, the myth, the legend, the runner himself. Kai's doing naneinf right now. All right, if you want to see naneinf and you don't want to wait, you know, 5 hours to get naneinf, let's go watch Kai do it in less than an hour. Actually, it looks like he's got 2 blueprints, 3 brainstorms. So he probably naneinf right now, actually. He's about to get it. All right, let's go over there. We're gonna be late.